Luka Modric, one of the greatest midfielders to ever play the game of football. 6 Champions League trophies, 4 La Liga titles, and a Ballon d'Or on top. Now the 39-year-old is approaching the end of his active career and is looking to stay in football by becoming an owner. Just yesterday, it was announced that he is now part of the project at Swansea City. Swansea currently sat in a 12th position in the Championship, were relegated from the Prem in 2018 and never managed to come back up. Their highest finish in the past 7 years was 4th in 2021. The fans wanting to come back into Premier League football and now backed by a Ballon d'Or winning midfielder might be able to dream of a Premier League comeback again. What can Modric offer to take this team past the only trophy they have ever won, which was the 2013 League Cup? Let's find out. So let's jump into this journey with Swansea City. They are currently 15th in my game, 48 points. This is the live start point from the 6th of April. The starting 11 looks pretty much championship level. We do have a couple of decent players in here, but the top performers are Liam Cullen with 10 and 2. Then we have Vipotnik on 6 goals. We have Darling on 3 and 3 as a centre-back. Pretty impressive. Part Harris with 3 and 4. And as far as I know, this is the biggest talent in the team. Yeom Sung, 22 years old, highest potential in the squad, South Korean. We love to see that. Kabango is one of the better performers in the team as well, statistically speaking. Captain leader, 6'1", 24-year-old Welsh guy. And obviously, Wales will play a big role. More on that later. But we also have this Brazilian right midfielder, Ronald, 71 rated, 23 years old, with 6 assists so far this season. The most in this Swansea team. But let's talk about the goals of Swansea City. With Modric coming in, we have to bring in at least 3 Croatian players into this starting 11. Also, one of the players has to be a Welsh star in the making to win the Ballon d'Or by the end of this video. And of course, we have to win the treble with this team. FA Cup, Premier League title, and the Champions League all in one season. Right now, we are in the month of April, which means we do not get access to the transfer window at all for now. But what we can do is go and look into our academy, hope that we have someone amazing in there that is Welsh, but we have absolutely nobody. So I will go ahead and send the scout out. First, I actually have to hire a scout. 4-star, 5-star Nathan Jordan is going to be the one that is hired because Crook, 4-star, 2-star. Get out of here, buddy. We don't need you in that position. Hopefully the glitch is actually gone, where if you don't have your scout on the left side there, you don't get scout reports. I really hope this is fixed. Anyways, Wales is of course the country we send them to. You can look for 9 months. It doesn't matter. It's going to be left wing, striker, or right wing because that person has to win the Ballon d'Or and he can only do that for attacking players. But let me remind you, it doesn't have to be just an academy player from Wales. It can basically be anyone off of this list of players from the country that could actually be good enough for our team. Brennan Johnson, 23-year-old, 79 rated, would be the best player to bring in, but he's worth 21.5 million right now, and our budget, I believe, is now down to 5. But here's the thing, we do have Chem Campbell to look at. This 22-year-old right wing could be an option for us. He's currently out on loan at Reading. Also, Isaac Davies, who seems to be quite a good striker, 1.8 million in terms of value. We could easily snap him up from Cardiff. And we have Joe Taylor, 22-year-old, worth 2 million. One of these guys I probably should sign going into the next season. How the hell could I forget Lewis Kumas, who is currently out at Stoke City on loan from Liverpool, could be a very good option as well. So I'm actually mostly interested in him. That could be the one. 19 years old. Can we turn him into a Ballon d'Or winner? Only once I can sign him next season, though. So we have another issue. O'Brien, highest rated player in the team, only loaned in. Same goes for Delcroix, and on top of it, we have a bunch of players loaned in or loaned out at the moment that will just, you know, kind of mix it all up as we go into the next season. So let's just get done with this one and see how we figure all of this out with Modric. And before I even move on, yep, the scout report is glitched. Oh, man. I thought EA would have fixed this by now. So what I have to do now is I basically have to go ahead, recall this scout, and even fire him straight after, and then hire a new one in this position to actually get scout reports. So I've just wasted my money, basically. Now the season is done. Swansea finishes in the 11th position with 62 points, as Sheffield United and Burnley are going up into the Premier League, whilst Bournemouth, Ipswich and Southampton are going down into the Championship. The team pretty much looks exactly the same. Nothing has really changed with any of these players, which is a bit of a letdown. But then again, it's down to the fact that I forgot to bring in coaches. But anyways, I was too focused on the academy. And I believe we have some good players right here. 2 good players. One of them is insane. Connor Winnie, I think that's his name. 2 million in value, my friends. This is the one I want to sign, and I'm going to do that instantly. And then we have Rodri Parker, 350k. Very low potential. I was thinking about it, but you know what? I'm not going to get him. So that kid from the academy could be the one. He comes in at a 66 with 3 play styles. Power shot, technical, and trickster. Maybe he's the one. Or I'm going to put him on the left, and then buy Kumas next season, put him onto the right. This could be the Ballon d'Or winner of the future. We don't know yet. In the new season, our budget is about 6 million. But silly old me forgot to sign the coaches. And that means I'm going to spend a big portion of my money on this. However, I'm going to make at least one top signing. Now I'm about to spend all of my budget on Kumas. The Welshman is walking into the team. He has the championship experience through playing for Stoke. And now he plays for his home country club, Swansea. And we pretty much signed him for 3.5 million off of Liverpool, and he seemingly has grown very nicely. Comes in at the rating of 71. Mad excited about this, actually. Now, I do understand. I do already have a winger in Ronald. I already do have Yeom Ji-sung. So, technically, replacing these guys really doesn't make a sense. But, at the end of the day, I do need my Welshman in this team. So I'm thinking, how can I implement him into the squad? Let's see. Can he play a different position by any chance? I could technically put him at cam. Now, at the right midfield, he is has a +2 on him. In the cam position, it drops down to nothing, basically. So that tells me he would be like a 69 rated center attacking mid. But then if he plays center attacking mid, he's not eligible for the Ballon d'Or trophy. You have to be a striker, left wing or right wing in order to play for it. So for me, it's simple. Kumas takes over the right wing spot from Ronald. Much appreciated, Ronald. But we need Kumas in there. 19 years old, 6 foot tall. He has the flair play style on him. That is our first major signing. And that also opens up the chance of selling Ronald for a bit of profit. To fit the players in, actually, we're going to switch to a 4-2-1-3 this season. I don't have enough money to sign the players MODRIC wants, so we have sold a bunch. Yates, Cooper, Kuharevic, Ginelli, Fischer. Oh no, I lost my goalkeeper. Oh, they must have, like, done something with his release clause or something. Okay, we lost our goalkeeper. Choaon has left as well. We have Christie leaving, Pedersen, Fulton, Parker. Most importantly, Connor Winnie is out on loan. Is it Winnie or is it Wine? I don't know. Anyways, Connor is out on loan. He's not going to play for us straight away, but he could come back a beast. Now, that right there is a budget, my friends. 16.1 million. We are going to MODRIC, his youth academy team. Dinamo Zagreb, where he played for the under-17s. This is a player of those. Branko Pavic. Dinamo Zagreb sells him to us for about 2 million. He's not necessarily the highest rated player, don't get me wrong, but he's quite talented and young. Pavic comes in at the age of just 18, 6'1" tall, 66 pace, 67 passing, 69 dribbling, good enough defending, 69 physicality. We will work on that defense and turn that guy into an incredible CDM. Sadly, no playstyles, which always annoys me. Can't be the only one. Zagreb, give me more. Another player is joining us, Stojkovic, a center attacking midfielder who just in the recent games has picked up 4 goals and 3 assists for himself, and that is something I want. Now, Luka Stojkovic joins us for 6.6 million. Very, very expensive. Don't get me wrong. Colin, I'm so sorry, but I have to do this to you. This guy is 21 years old, no playstyle. 80 pace, 69 shooting, 70 passing, 76 dribbling, 4-star skill moves, and a 4-star weak foot. Standing 6 foot tall. That is the type of player I want to have in my cam position. With him and Pavic from Zagreb coming in and taking over their spots, I'm actually very happy. Now, I need to focus the rest of my money into that goalkeeping position because we have lost our goalkeeper. And that goalkeeper is someone who I know personally, not in terms of like real life, but Pinto joins us right now at Swansea City. Why do I know this guy? Because he was my backup goalkeeper in my Wrexham career mode. So now he becomes the new number 1. Diogo Pinto comes in at a rating of 72. That's what we like to see. Spent a bunch of money on this one, but I'm very, very happy with this transfer window. So far, we brought in Kumas for right wing, Stojkovic for cam, Pavic for CDM, and of course Pinto for the goalkeeping spot. If I can sell more players, maybe, for example, Ronald, I'll be able to sign one more. In fact, now I've sold Ronald for 2.8 million. On top of it, Cullen is leaving for about 1.8 million. And also our striker, Vipotnik, has left for 1.56. It is transfer deadline day, and my budget is back up to 7.1 million. So I'm getting myself a new striker. Just 2 seasons ago for Karlsruhe SC, Matanovic was on fire. A Croatian striker who now plays at Eintracht Frankfurt. And he's not getting playtime due to Ekitike, of course. And now I am giving him a new lease of life, and so does MODRIC. 5.5 million I'm spending on this one. It's my entire budget. If you take in his wages, he comes in at a 74. The good thing about this guy is he's 6'4". Absolute giant of a player. Lack of pace, yes. 73 shooting, 71 dribbling with 79 physicality. So, if I can use that physicality to my advantage, that could be some signing. But we'll see. I'm not too sure if I'm going to keep him forever. Swansea have finished this season in the 5th position with 84 points. 10 behind Bournemouth and also behind Ipswich, who have gone up into Premier League football again. Which obviously meant we had to step into the playoffs, and sadly, it didn't work out. 2-1 loss in that game, and then the one before as well. Swansea got kicked out by Leeds United, and they have now gone up and won the playoffs for themselves. Leeds is back again, but we are still struggling. However, when you see this team, it shouldn't be struggling. Young-Ji Sung up to a 77, Matanovic 78, Kumas 76, Stojkovic as well, Franco 77, Pavic in that CDM position is looking very solid right now. And our defense is quite good, but that is probably the next spot I need to invest into. A new left back, a new center back, a new right back. Cabango can stay for now. And as I look at the bench as well, we don't necessarily have the best players. I completely understand that. But I guess it's still good to see Matanovic on 22-3 this season, with Kumas on 20-6 for a right wing. Those are amazing numbers. Young-Ji Sung coming in with the 13-5. Franco from CDM 9-10. Very impressive. And then Stojkovic with 8-15. So I feel like we're building something special here. It just will take a bit more time. And by the way, Connor has gone up to a 71 in his first year out on loan at Heidenheim. That is great to see. I believe he's out on loan for 2 years. The new season budget is about 7.5 million. It's about time that we bring in an English talent into this team as well, and Chelsea have plenty. So we're signing Achampong for that right back position in our team to have someone grow in there, and he comes in for just 3.1 million, which is an absolute steal, and his price rating should be an A. It is an A because he is 72 rated and valued at 4.2 million. That was the best possible deal, which I'm very happy about. Key, I will have to go ahead and sell. So Achampong has the same rating, I get it, but he has a lot more upside, obviously. This guy could grow an easy +4 or 5 this season, and that's what we want in this team. Adam Asnu is the one we're bringing in, the Bayern Munich left back who's supposed to replace Alphonso Davies at some point. But then again, Davies did extend his contract, so I don't think he's going to replace him anytime soon. 4.5 million for this man. He comes in with a rating of 71, which, you know, isn't ideal. But just like Achampong, this guy is 20 years old, left-footed, no playstyles again, but still quality player. Both of these fullbacks, I'm assuming, are pretty decent and moving forward, so that could be quite a good quality to have. But now this team, can it get promotion? I feel like it can. Kumas, by the way, has gone up to potential to be special. So the Welshman wants that Ballon d'Or. This season, we missed out on promotion by just 1 point. 97 points was not enough, which is absolutely mental if you ask me. But here we go. Going into our squad, you'll realize that this team deserves it. 82, 82, 81, 80 in the cam position, and 81 in goal. Achampong up to a 76, Asno up to a 75. Franco was growing along really nicely as well. This is a good enough team to get that promotion, and we will actually check out the playoffs in just a second because something happened there. Matanovic, 29 and 4, amazing. Yumji Song, 50, 22 and 16. Kumas, 19 and 6, plus 5 growth this year. Stojkovic, 10 and 13. One of the more consistent attacking midfielders I've had so far in terms of getting goal contributions. And oh my god, Asno has 11 assists from left back and 4 goals. That's huge. And well, now I'm showing you the team of Preston North End. Why am I doing this? Because we're facing them in the playoff final. So, if we win this, we are a Premier League club and Modric's investment would have been worth it. Here we go. It's a 2-0 victory. Matanovic and our left wing have scored. Congratulations. Swansea is back in Premier League football. Somehow we were only given about 32 million this season, which, come on, man, we got promoted into Premier League football. That's really not a lot. Our first signing this season is a new centre-back, and he's Spanish, but has a German name. Let me show you. This, my friends, is Juan Herzog. Herzog is like a thing, like a lord in German, basically. I believe it's not the ideal translation, but you get what I mean. He comes in now with excellent deal on him at a rating of 77. And he replaces the left centre-back, Darling. He is now gone. Herzog, 77 rated. Nice, decent upgrade for that position. But I'm looking at Cabango. As much as I like him, I need to upgrade that position as well. He's 75 rated, and we will have to deal with it. Herzog came in on a cheap 8 million plus the player, so we can still spend some good money on that other centre-back spot. Having said that, though, look at his stats. 84 pace, 74 defending, 81 physicality, standing 6'1" tall. I really like that. Valencia as a club keep pushing out talents that everyone wants to sign someday. And now we have signed possibly the next one. One I didn't know of. This is Cesar Tarrega. 18 million I've spent on this guy to come into our team. And it comes in at a rating of 80. So, Cabango, you can stay here. I didn't put him into the deal, but Tarrega is the one taking over. With that, we have 2 Spanish-speaking centre-backs. Should be good. With Pinto speaking Portuguese. Spaniards and Portuguese people kind of understand each other anyways. It's not the same language, but I get it. Like, they understand what the other person wants to say. It's pretty close to each other at the end of the day. But here we go. He comes in with 75 pace, 71 dribbling for a centre-back, 78 defending, 82 physicality, standing 6'4" tall. That is our defense done, and also with that, my transfer window. To my surprise, Swansea City have finished 10th this season already, and that's quite good considering that we just got promoted. But then again, when I see this team, it only makes sense. I mean, Ji-sung has gone up to an 87. We have Kumas on an 86. Ji-sung might win the Ballon d'Or ahead of anyone else. Matanovic, 83. Stojkovic, 83. Oh, our midfield looks great. Defensively, we're getting there. Only Asno below the 80. And yes, the Youth Academy kid was back in the team and has gone up to a 77 rating as a backup winger. Right now, he's not my main focus. Obviously, Kumas is. But let's go ahead and see what we can achieve with these types of numbers right here. Matanovic, 26 goals, no assists. Ji-sung comes in with 19 and 8. Kumas, 13 and 5. And even our CDM has done quite well, growing by +5 this season. Franco, quite impressive. Pavic has done the exact same. Wine or Winnie has gone up by +3 this year. Stojkovic, 14 assists. I love to see that. Most assists by him, but then again, it is Asno in second. Despite us doing well, we only get 26.8 million in the budget, and that just tells me Modric is being a bit stingy. There we go. Swansea City has qualified for Europa League football. 65 points, same as Manchester United. Liverpool win the title, but they're only 10 points ahead of us. This season, I didn't spend any money. I basically had to spend it all on just extending contracts. And look, it might just be working because Ji-sung is up to a 90. Matanovic, 86. Kumas, 88. Stojkovic, 87. Now, here's the thing. With Matanovic, I know I will struggle with him during gameplay because he's 6'4". So I need to go ahead and focus all of his training sessions moving forward on his pace. It's just not good enough. But anyways, we have Pavic, Franco looking very good at CDM. Katsuk is kind of stuck at that 82, which I don't like to see. Achampong, Asnu looking solid. Tarega up to an 85. Pinto 87. Wine, Winnie, whatever. 79 rated backup. We will need more. We only have him and Kabango for now that can back up our team. Maybe also this free agent who I had signed in order to be able to keep selling players. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's go and see how many goals Kumas has scored because he needs to step up now. Stojkovic, top scorer, 23 and 9. Matanovic, 17 and 2. Ji-sung, 16 and 11. Kumas, 7 and 6. Buddy, I need you to compete for the Ballon d'Or. And for that, I need better performances than those. So I'm going to focus on his shooting up next. Lads, I've just sold Katsuk for 44 million to Manchester City. And you know what? I'm signing one of City's own. It is the new centre-back, the talent. Kusanov is joining our team. Abdulkadir, what is it? Abdulkadir? Oh, interesting. I never heard that name. I just know Abdulkadir. But anyways, he comes in for a decent amount of money. Kusanov is an 84 rated centre-back. A little bit of an upgrade on Herzog. But when I look at this team, I'm struggling to find positions to really upgrade. And the money that they're giving me is mostly not enough to go ahead and bring in someone into the starting 11 and drop someone onto the bench. Most of the time, it can only be a deal where I put a player into the deal and then make it happen, or I have to sell that player first and then get the center-back. And Kusanov is exactly that. 87 pace on him, 82 defending, 83 physicality, 6'1", jockey, bruiser. That is the new center-back of our team. Swansea have done it. 80 points for the first time ever. They have won the Premier League title, and that's thanks to Modric. Modric and his team have put this squad up there. And now I want to see something. I want to see how good this team is. Qualified for Champions League football for the first time. Kumas now has much better shooting. Matanovic, 89. Who he already, by the way, had insane top sprint speed. I just had to work on his acceleration, so that's good. Ji-sung, 91. Stojkovic, 91. Tarega, Kusanov, 86. Achampong, come on, defense. Go up in rating, please. I mean, follow Pinto at least. But up next, I probably should bring in a bunch of backup players if I can. But look at this. Matanovic, 37 and 3. Kumas, 22 and 13. Yes, much better. Stojkovic, 19 and 12. Franco, 6 and 2. One of the only originals left in this squad right now. Franco, congrats, buddy. You'll be here until the end. Let's start it all this season with the Community Shield victory against Aston Villa, making it one trophy, even though it's not a major trophy. Moving away from that, Carabao Cup. We have beaten Wolves in the finale 2-0 to win that trophy. Where are the big teams? Are they going to face us in the FA Cup? No. The FA Cup also belongs to Swansea against Fulham. That makes it 3 trophies already. Let's make it 4, because we have won the Premier League on top of it. 5-point gap to Liverpool. Exceptional work from the team. Love to see it. And now, the big moment. Can we make it happen? Champions League. Well, here we go. In the league phase, we came in 10th. Not that impressive, but we picked up the pace in the playoffs against Fener, 6-2. In the round of 16 against AC Milan, 3-0, clean. Quarterfinals was a bit tough, 4-2 against Atletico Madrid. Semi-final smacked Liverpool 5-0 on aggregate, no goal conceded. To now face Leipzig, which is a team that I don't think I've faced in the Champions League final on FC25 yet. So this has me very much intrigued. But I also want to know, how is my team looking at this stage? Here we go. 92 rated Ji-sung, along with Franco, one of the only players that are left from the original squad. Matanovic on a 90 now. I actually wanted to get rid of him, but I didn't. Stojkovic, 93. Exceptional stats there. 95 shooting. Oh my god. Bro, you should play striker. Kumas, 94. Our highest rated player in the team. And he's Welsh. That is what I want to see. Pavic 91, Franco 90, Asnu 88, Kusanov 89, Tarega up to an 87, Achampong 87, Pinto 89, with a bench that I really should have strengthened in this transfer window, but I didn't because I love my team and I don't need anyone else. So let me see the stats. Can Kumas be up for the Ballon d'Or, or am I going to be failing at this? 47 and 14. Do you understand? 16 Champions League games, 18 goals, 2 assists. Bro, missed the Champions League right there. But look at Stojkovic, 34 and 19. He legit could be up for the Ballon d'Or as well if he wasn't a center attacking midfielder. That's an incredible season. Possibly the best season for an attacking midfielder that I've had in terms of numbers ever. That's very good to see. Matanovic, 30 and 8. Jusung, 24 and 10. I mean, these four lads have ruined teams completely by themselves. But Achampong has 13 assists as a right back. That's great to see. Asnu has let it go. It's all Achampong at this point in time. And I need to see, how is this Leipzig squad looking? Who am I up against? It's Šeško, Skamaka, Xavi Simons, Declan Rice, Koundé. Whoa. Savinho on the bench. Nah, he's going to start. Duranville is going to start left midfield. He's going to be like 84, 85 rated now. That's a good team, man. And that good team needs to be beaten. Champions League final. Here we go. Come on, Swansea. Modric is in the stands watching. Can you guys pull this off? Or will you fail miserably when it comes down to winning the trophy that Modric has won more times than the actual La Liga title? How insane is that? The man has won 6 Champions League trophies, but only 4 La Liga titles. And that is the man I want to see. Kumas. Kacin gets past one. Passes it. Matanovic. Instant impact. Would have been nice, but wait. We still have control. Kumas. Too many people surrounding him. He tried. Oh, wait. They could mess up. No, they don't. Red Bull have a free kick with Šeško. 24 minutes in. He tries to blast it. That won't work out for you, buddy. Off we go with Matanovic. Big boy. Over to the left. Good pass. Jisung looks for Matanovic again. Finds him. And I'm so sorry. I am so sorry that you had to see that. Oh, no. I'm out of position. Achampong trying to get across. Šeško makes it 1-0. That's how you finish. You don't just do a silly lob in front of the goalkeeper when he's not even there. Like, he's not pushing you. You're trying to lob him. Makes no sense. Šeško, 8 goals in 17 matches. Not quite Kumas, but decent. Achampong, I love that. Over to Kumas now. Run. Run, Matanovic. Get in there. Smack it. Oh, what a joke. Kumas up close. 1v1. Lobs it up. I don't know what I'm doing. Kumas hits it. Oh, no. You've got to score. Oh, what a ball. Šeško should have scored the second. Big steal. Kumas is open. Kumas. Come on. Are you kidding? Yes. Mate. If you did not score that, I would have actually subbed you off. Let's go. Swansea equalizes with the Ballon d'Or contender. Kumas makes it happen. We will probably go into extra time. Kumas. Matanovic wants that run from his winger. He finds him. Kumas near post. I should have gone far, but I thought the defender would get there. There is Kumas again. 1v1. Lobs it up. We did it once. Can we do it one more time? This time it's a crossbar. Man, what the hell is going on here? Play the pass. Matanovic. No, it goes into extra time, actually. Man, I should have won this game. Now I'm looking at this squad and thinking I need help. And you know what? Winnie might be the only one that can help me. 83 rated Welshman subbing on. Stojkovic looking for the Welshman. Making the run. There he goes. Winnie, pass it to Kumas. I should have done it earlier. But I ruined it. I freaking ruined it. I should have won this game. Kumas. Inside. Oh, man. What am I doing? Kumas. He's going to fall for it again. Yes, he is. He goes. Can he do it this time? He can't. He can't freaking do it. Why can't I score? Big steal. Move it inside. Yes, Stojkovic over to the left. Welshman sprinting past someone. Ah, Koundé. It's freaking Koundé. How do you sprint past Koundé? But wait. What the hell are they doing? Kumas has the ball. Matanovic for Croatia. For Luka Modric. They bottled it multiple times in there. I can't believe it. But we have been given the chance to win it, and we have taken it. First of all, that moment of crossing it to Kumas cost them everything, but Matanovic 1v1 gets it done. Stokovic. Matanovic, big man. Big skills. Nice move for Wales. Ah, Winnie. Would have been nice. Now, thanks to that, our team is lifting the quadruple this season. Swansea have done it. So far, they only had one League Cup to their name, but they now have multiple big trophies. And now to finish it all off, of course, the Ballon d'Or ceremony. And there he is. The Welshman for Swansea is going to be lifting that Ballon d'Or after an outstanding season and probably the man of the match performance in that Champions League finale. But guys, that has been a joy to record. More and more footballers getting involved in terms of owning football clubs. How do you guys feel about it? Let me know in the comments down below. Seems like they're earning enough money right now to make all of that happen. But yeah, Kumas, congratulations to you and to Swansea. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care and peace.